Experts warn a coronavirus vaccine may not be available until 2036. Despite Dr. Anthony Fauci saying hundreds of millions of doses could be ready as soon as January. At the earliest, an inoculation won't be available for at least 12 to 18 months, says Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's top infectious disease expert. However, there are several hurdles researchers are facing. Academic research takes a while to complete. The majority of clinical trials fail, and this is a vaccine that has never been produced before. So while manufacturers hope to have a jab on the market by August 2021, it could be as long as May 2036, according to projections made by the New York Times. It comes on the heels of Dr. Fauci saying that says hundreds of millions of coronavirus vaccine doses could be ready as soon as January. There are dozens of companies either in the early stages of research or with trials for COVID-19, the disease caused by the virus, currently underway. Among them include Inovio Pharmaceuticals, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, Sanofi plus GSK, Oxford University and the Wuhan Institute. If you want to make that 18-month timeframe, one way to do that is put as many horses in the race as you can, Dr. Peter Hotez, dean of the National School of Tropical Medicine at Baylor College of Medicine in Texas, told The Times. BioWorld reports that at least 254 therapeutics and 95 vaccines for the virus are in development. While this may provide some hope, 90% of treatments that undergo clinical trials are not approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA). This is for a number of reasons, such as human subjects not responding the way animals do, improper dose selection and not analyzing data properly. A potential coronavirus vaccine developed by Chinese researchers has been proven effective and safe after conducting clinical trials on animals, a study from China has said. A research group from the country published the study on Sunday after successfully testing the vaccine candidate on macaques and mice. The medical report also indicated that the inactivated vaccine, known as Pi-Co-Vac, can trigger an immune response in animals to protect them against the virus strain. The new study comes as scientists around the world have been racing to find a cure to the deadly disease. Chinese researchers have launched human trials on 3 vaccine candidates. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's top infectious disease expert, says it could be between 12 and 18 months before a coronavirus vaccine is developed. There are several steps to a jab, including academic research, pre-clinical trials, phases I-III of clinical trials, building factories and FDA approval. If all the steps are followed as they are typically, it could be 16 years before a vaccine is readily available. There are a few ways to speed up the timeline, including building factories now, combining phases and vaccinating frontline workers ahead of everyone else. On Thursday, Fauci said hundreds of millions of doses could be ready in less than a year after Trump launched a new initiative to fast-track development. A third method is to ensure that frontline and essential workers are vaccinated ahead of everyone else. That's what Oxford University plans to do in September if its trials prove successful this summer. And this is all assuming the US develops the first vaccine. If another country beats America to it, we might have to wait even longer as the citizens of that nation get vaccinated. Dr. Scott Gottlieb, the former commissioner of the FDA, wrote in an op-ed for The Wall Street Journal earlier this week that it's vital the US manufactures the first vaccine because it will then be the first nation to recover. America risks being second. While friendly nations will try to share a successful product, to a point, the US can't rely on vaccines from China or even Europe being available in America quickly.